Alright, so this is going to be something a little different. I don't normally record myself and put myself on, but whatever. Um, so I wanted to show a unique issue that I had and a unique problem that I came to with it. So I was 3D printing a lithophane of myself and my wife and my daughter, and you can see right about there where it flips between the nice transition of time lapse versus the fast forwarded time lapse. It failed because the light that I had behind it actually dropped behind, blocking the movement of the bed. Well, anyhow, I fixed it and got it to continue to print, even though it killed the entire print. The printer shut off, the place in line into code kind of screwed up and stuff like that. So typically you could just like tell it to hit continue if it stopped, but that's only if you have certain setup, and my setup did not work that way. Partly because I also shut it off without really thinking about it. But anyhow, stick with me. So what I ended up doing was I deleted from line. So I had to estimate which row, which layer it failed on. So I took a picture, zoomed way in, and tried to adjust it based on that. And then I deleted all the previous layers in the Gcode. And then I had it started out. And that would have worked had it been able to reset the Z index off of the bed. However, with this printer, it goes to the dead center of the bed to do the zeroing out of the Z. Therefore, it would run into my print, and I couldn't do it. So I zeroed it out to the top of the print, right along this line here. And then I sent the file to the print and see what happens. Well, it went up because that is 0 to the printer. It went up 66 millimeters higher than, right? So it's printing in midair, like way up there. So what I needed to do was alter that G-code to say, to modify the G-code to subtract, say, every time it tells the Z to go up or up a particular amount, I needed it to subtract whatever it was. Basically, I needed the printer to think that it was printing on the bed, even though it was printing here. So I queried ChatGPT quite a bit, and I got myself a Node.js solution, and I queried it a bunch more, and I was able to get a web form set up to let you upload a file and offset that Z index, and it'll process and let you download. So for example here, I have, and I'll delete these so we can just do it live. So in my input.gcode, you can see my very first layer is 66 millimeters high, and the second one, if we do Control F, go to Z, it's 66.12. And it just, that's my layer height, right? It's 0.12 is my layer height, and I just continue on and on and on. So the next one will be 0.24. Yep, 66.24. So I needed to subtract 66 from each one of those with, oh goodness, this is a huge file. Line-wise, not file size-wise. Anyhow, so this is, it was longer, right? It failed mid-print. So there were, 65 point whatever lines before this that I deleted. So first things first, I deleted the zeroing, I deleted the lines above this, and then I ran this file through this. So I want to bring up my offset. I want the z-index offset up 66, and I'm going to choose my input, and let's refresh the page here just in case. So minus 66, choose the file, and process. And so I'd have two progress bars because I'm doing this in PHP, and PHP needed time to actually work on the file and also for you to download the file, right? So this file is 33.6 megabytes. And you have to upload it, process it, and download it. I don't have an upload progress bar, but I don't think it was too necessary. I think that might be included in this. Again, ChatGPT made this for me. I just queried a bunch of things because it kept failing at what I was trying to do. But yeah, so here we go. So it is almost done. This was, by the way, a lot easier to do in Node.js. The script for that looks like this. It's, you can run it locally and it works just fine. But to get it on the web and PHP and stuff like that, you need to do additional stuff to get the file download working. Anywho, this is almost done, and you can also, if you tap F12 and click on network, well, if I had this open when it was working, oh well, you'd actually see it downloading the file, but anywho, there it goes, download process file, and so you see the folder right now, it's empty. This is the folder, save, and there it is. Open this up, and you get a big old file again, and if you notice, it says Z0, and if I go to my input, it was Z66. So if I jump down through my next couple Z's, Z0, Z0.12, 2.4 or 0.24, 0.36, and it goes on and on and on. So that script super worked, and I'm super grateful for it. So that is how I was able to continue printing this from line 66 on up. So there it is. She looks a little gremlin-y on that one. I don't know why. I think it's the lighting. If I was able, there you go. So with the full light, I think I may have messed up a line or two, a layer or two. Yeah, but overall, pretty amazing. It's a This was a 24-hour print, and it let me finish it. So there it is.